Or is this full-time MMA now?
I love full-time MMA right now.
Full-time MMA?
MMA,
Nothing
yeah.
else?
My life, man, yeah.
Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full-time
MMA.
And it's your boy Taco Bell Wani with a quick update on the GOAT Artem Lobov. Dana White recently joined the UFC Unfiltered podcast, and he discussed a lot of things. That's where he talked about getting rid of the early weigh-ins, amongst a lot of other things. And one of those is he provided an update on Artem Lobov. Now, I recently saw somebody in the comments, they thought Artem Lobov actually got cut after the UFC 223 Barclays Madness. His fight was one of the fights canceled. I believe he was supposed to fight Alex Caceres at that event. But after he was pretty much the catalyst, like Artem Lobov is really the whole reason Conor McGregor flew down to Barclays and stormed the building, because Khabib Nurmagomedov's team confronted Artem Lobov in that hotel lobby. Artem went and called gang, boom, Conor comes, and the rest is history. And with that being said, Dana White was like, yo, Artem Lobov, his fight, even though the other 3 fights were canceled because of the injuries and stuff like that, you know, there was 4 fights canceled. And this Artem Lobov fight wasn't canceled because of an injury. It was actually canceled because of his involvement in the whole situation. So with that being said, a lot of people thought he actually got cut from the UFC. But Dana White said Artem is still here. We haven't made any moves on Artem lately. I'm still waiting to see what happens with Conor to deal with this whole situation. Now, why would Conor McGregor have anything to do with Artem Lobov, right? As far as is Artem getting cut? I don't understand, you know, I don't really know, but what kind of sounds like it could be is, hey, you know, they could use Artem low-key as leverage for Conor McGregor negotiation. Like, listen, Conor, if you want your boy to still be fighting in the UFC after that bullshit, we're going to need you to come back, bro. If you don't come back, I mean, I don't know if we can keep Artem around. You know, I mean, he's the GOAT, but the record, you know what I'm saying? So, Conor, I'm just saying, I could see Artem Lobov, one of Conor McGregor's best friends and good teammates, kind of being used in some negotiations to get Conor McGregor back to fight in the UFC. And also, that would kind of explain for me why he said we haven't made any moves on Artem lately. We're still waiting to see what happens with Conor to deal with this whole situation, because maybe he's roping them together, you know, like, you guys are together, you're both kind of responsible for the incident, so however we punish Conor, Artem might get punished accordingly. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. We do know that Conor McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov are now 2 of the best lightweights in the world, and they could be potentially fighting some crazy fucking gangster UFC fight. And when I say that, I'm low-key not joking, bro. Conor, we know, got the mob ties, bro. We know. We already fucking know, allegedly. Khabib, man, I'm telling you, he's low-key. If you just see the people that stand around Khabib, they look like the mud-trucking, stone-faced gangsters, you know, from the Russian gangster films and stuff like that. From the KGB, I don't know, alright, I'm going too far talking about shit, I don't know. I'm just saying, he be standing around some motherfuckers that look like stone-faced bodyguards that'll whack a motherfucker if they fuck with Khabib. That's all I'm saying. So when you put Conor McGregor versus Khabib, yeah, it's a UFC fight, but man, this shit is very real. This is like, I don't know, that would be absolutely insane. And why I bring up Conor versus Khabib is because Zabit's going to be fighting at UFC 228. Artem Lobov is still in the UFC. I'm just saying, you know, we might need a Conor versus Khabib and a teammate versus teammate on the same card. And Zabit and Artem are fighting at featherweight. So all I'm saying is we could potentially, and it might be asking for too much, seeing the GOAT Artem Lobov versus Zabit Magomedsharipov in the future. And I think that would be a great fight as far as legacy is concerned for either fighter. With that being said, it is what it is, man. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out. And as always, thanks for checking out this video. If you want to join the notification gang, make sure you hit subscribe and also hit the bell next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you want to help this channel reach its full potential, consider hitting the PayPal link in the description or going to patreon.com/fulltimemma and becoming a patron. I'm out.
This is #1 bullshit.